Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a twin flame reading. So this is going to be on your divine masculine and where he is currently at when it comes to this twin flame journey, as well as how he feels towards you. So how you're going to select this these cards here is if your divine masculine is a king of earth, air, fire, or water. So that would be the astrological signs here of Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The king of air is going to be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The king of fire is going to be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And the king of water is going to be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Now, your divine masculine can have many of these elements within his chart. So you can pick a variety of the different kings. You can pick the entire reading. However you want to resonate with how you're picking the messages is completely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and start though with the King of Earth, and I've already selected the decks that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know what I'm using as I'm using it instead of listing everything in the description box below. So as usual, if these messages are not resonating with you, don't take the reading. You know, if something is not feeling right, there's no reason to make it fit your situation. So just wanted to say that before I got started. So we're going to go ahead and start with the King of Earth. So I'm going to go ahead and take these away. And I'm going to put these to the side, and we are going to be using today for the King of Earth. We're going to be using Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot cards. And we're also going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle. And then once I'm done shuffling, I am just going to go ahead and grab the messages as I need them. So the first thing that we want to know is what the King of Earth's current energy is at. So what is the main focus? Just what is the major energy that's going on for this King of Earth at this present time? So I'm just going to place these like this. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck, and I'm going to put it over here. Just like so, and then I'll grab them when I need them. Okay, so what is the King of Earth's major focus at this present time? We have the Princess of Winter. Now, this is the Page of Swords energy. Pages are in their heads. Pages aren't necessarily doing much. They're not really communicating, but they're doing a lot of thinking. So let's go ahead and see what this may have to do with. We have all that glitters. Now, what they could really be thinking about is money. They could be thinking about communicating something, meaning they're thinking about taking off their mask. But what I'm getting here is that they're not really taking any action towards it. They're just thinking about this. So that Princess of Winter, I'm going to go ahead and read it. This is somebody who is inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but it may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or an adult. Now, what I'm getting from this is that this divine masculine may not be ready to deal with something. He may not be ready to deal with the truth of a situation or the error of his ways. So that's why we have all that glitter. So that's what his major focus or his focal point at this present time is in the material world, is in things that are very glittery and fun and easy and light at this present time. So your divine masculine may not be able to process something that has either been said or something that hasn't been either done. And so he's not willing to have the conversation. So instead, his focus is on everything else but the main issue. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not really in the resolve. So the next thing I was going to ask Spirit, which is what is blocking the divine masculine? Well, let's go ahead and see here. But what's blocking him is not wanting to face something. I already see this. What is blocking this King of Earth? We have the Six of Autumn paired up with the Breathe card here. Okay, so the Six of Autumn, what is blocking them at this present time? I'm getting that it's something in the material world, meaning that they feel like they either don't have enough money or they just feel like they can't relax when it comes to making money. Because the Six of Autumn is Six of Pentacles, and this is literally about money exchanging hands. So to me, this is like a lot of energy focused on making money, spending money, regenerating money. And what we really need to do is just relax and breathe and sit down and calm down, possibly be alone and take that time to reflect. So what I'm getting is that this is being blocked out. This divine masculine is just working and putting all of his energy and his time into the 3D world, the outside world, into the materialism or physical pleasures, and he's not taking the time to do any work, this necessary work that he needs to do at this particular time. That's just what I'm getting with this King of Earth. So let's go ahead and take a look at some past energies. So some past energies that may have transpired between him and his divine feminine. We have the Eight of Spring, and we have happy, happy. So what I'm getting here is that in the past with the divine feminine, this Eight of Spring literally is an energy of excitement. Then it comes up with happy, happy. There was definitely a fun time between the divine feminine and the masculine in the past. But this Eight of Spring, Eight of Wands energy, as quickly as it comes in, it comes back out. So it wasn't something that was stable. So it may have been this great thing, like this passionate time, something that was really great and in that moment. But I'm just getting as quickly as it came in, it flew right back out. And so this could be something that's lingering. So let's go ahead and take a look at where things are currently at with the divine feminine and masculine, the current state of their connection. We have the Ten of Summer, which is the Ten of Cups. And I just got two cards that flipped out for some reason. I'm getting never-ending story and it's time to go. So the current energy between the divine feminine and masculine at this present time, I mean, the Ten of Cups is a beautiful card because it talks about emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends. Now, the Ten of Cups is a great card when we're talking about commitment. But if you don't have a commitment right now with your divine masculine, this Ten of Summer literally means that we are not focused on, well, we're not together with our divine masculine. Because we also have never-ending story and time to go. So I'm getting that this couple is in separation. There may have been something that transpired between the two of them that was fun, but it was something that was unstable. This is a very stable card, but this also has to do with family and friends, not necessarily our lover. So this is what I'm getting from this. There could be this never-ending story when it comes to this divine masculine, something that maybe the divine feminine or perhaps the divine masculine is wanting with this connection, but unfortunately they don't know how to get there. This is something that just basically keeps replaying itself over and over again like a broken record, but nobody knows how to do the work in order to get to this Ten of Cups energy. So what I'm getting here from Spirit, which is why this card just literally popped out, which is time to go. It's time to abandon either this idea or this concept that this has to happen right now. I'm getting with this divine feminine and masculine that it's not happening right now. And so that is why Spirit is saying it is time to go. It is time to stop telling yourself this story over and over again. It's time to stop replaying the tape. So I am just getting that right now, the focus for the divine feminine and masculine isn't necessarily on each other. It's actually on their environment with other people. That's just what I'm getting here. That's where the current focus is at. The divine masculine is spending time with his family and friends, and maybe perhaps the divine feminine is. So it's not necessarily that they're having this with each other. Now, if that message does not resonate with you and you are just in this connection right now with your divine masculine, everything is going freaking fantastic. I'm not sure why we have never-ending story and time to go. So it may be that you just disregard those messages and take this as you and your divine masculine are just having the time of your lives. You guys are committed. You guys are headed towards marriage. That may be a message for you, but I am getting for the majority of you that the message that I just went through is what the message is at this current time. Now, it's not telling you to get off the twin flame journey, quit telling yourself something great about this connection, stop giving yourself or stop believing in this dream that you can have this happiness with your divine masculine. I'm just getting that right now, that may not be ready. Right now, your divine masculine may not be ready for that. Maybe you are ready for that, but he is not. And so because of that, that's why they're telling you it's time to abandon this idea for now and move towards something else, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at what the goal is. What does your divine masculine truly want with this connection at this present time? What does he truly, truly want? Okay, so we do have the Page of Spring, which is Page of Wands, and we also have time for a nap. Okay, what he truly wants right now is casual fun. okay? Because the pages are playful. The pages aren't necessarily doers. They're not taking any actions. They're the pages. They're not the knights. They're not taking action, and they're not the queen, and they're not the king. This is literally bottom of the barrel, but that doesn't mean it's a negative. It just means that they're not necessarily mature enough to be able to handle this kind of energy. So when we're not mature enough to handle this kind of energy, we kind of stay stuck in the pages energy, which is we're just kind of having a good time, you know, we're just having a fun time. So what I also have is time for a nap. So what they really want at this present time, casual, nothing super deep at this present time. So again, it really correlates to that message. They're just not ready for this kind of commitment with their divine feminine right now. And there's a reason for it. So let's go ahead and take a look. Are things going to shift? Are things going to shift when it comes to this connection in the near future? We do have the King of Autumn, which is great. So we do have this match here. So if this is definitely a message for the divine masculine, who is this earth sign. This is King of Autumn, same thing. Now this person matures. So I'm definitely seeing this in the future. This person does some work or does something or wants some more stability in their life. So right now that might not be where they're at, but in the future things could shift. Yeah, and we do have the Queen of Winter here. I don't know why I was drawn to choose another card. I guess I was drawn to choose another card because we had I don't know. I couldn't really tell you why. I just automatically did that. So this could be that if you're an air sign and this is your divine masculine, King of Earth, that could be a special message just for you. As in, if you're the Queen of Air and you have this divine masculine, King of Earth, this means that this person is going to make some huge leaps for changes. That could be just for you. But maybe it's going to take a little bit longer for everybody else. But this is also the advice for this divine feminine who is watching this King of Earth's section here, to be strong, to be patient, and to be self-sufficient. And this is the advice of this card. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. See? It's time to go. So what they're telling you, again, it's not about abandoning your divine masculine, abandoning the twin flame journey. It's not about that. What it's telling you is that it's time for you to get into this Queen of Winter's energy. The Queen of Winter isn't all up in her feels. She's not, all messed up thinking like, she's super sad and depressed and she just can't move. No, she is very, very focused on herself and her career. So she is just being very logical and practical moving forward when it comes to this divine masculine. She may be watching this right now and saying to herself, like, you know what? Yeah, that's resonating. And yeah, I need to move forward. I know that's what I need to do. I need to detach for the present time. And I just need to move forward with my own plans for right now. He obviously isn't in alignment with what I want. So that's just what I need to do. I need to survive. That's what I'm getting for the people that are watching this video. So how is he feeling specifically towards his divine feminine? Like, what are the qualities within his divine feminine that he truly, truly loves and cares about? Like, what does he really value about her? Yeah, we do have the Lovers here. That's a beautiful card because this really just tells us here, okay, this is what I'm getting from this. He has this love connection with you. He feels this connection. Like, what I'm getting from this is that he does feel this harmony with you. He does feel this major connection with you. But it's like, why the fuck can't I just get it together in order to make this work with you? That's what I'm getting from your divine masculine right now. Literally, he's trying to figure out why he is so fucked up. I am sorry to say this, but that is what I am getting from this divine masculine. Why he can't just get it together. Why he can't make that commitment. Why he can't just do the work. What his issue is. What his defect is right now. So I am getting that through this message that I'm I'm channeling to you right now. It's like what he is telling you is that I know that you are an amazing person. I know that you are that person that I want to be with in this way. But I got to figure this out on my own. It's nothing that you're going to tell me. It's nothing that's just going to happen overnight. I've got to figure it out. I've got to learn something here. I have to learn this lesson. As us being twin flames, we came here to learn something, and I'm in the learning stages, and this cannot be rushed. That's just what I'm getting here. So you've got to let your divine masculine figure this out for himself. And that is why I feel that Spirit was just giving you the advice to time to go for now. Because holding on to this concept of marriage and family and just, living happily ever after with that 10 of Cups energy, 10 of Summer, that might not be where it's not where your Divine Masculine's head's at this current time. So it's a waste of time for you to pin all your hopes and dreams on this individual that is not ready. It's time for you to move on with your life in a positive way and detach in a positive way. And just concentrate and focus on your own growth and your own healing. Try to not focus so much on this person and what they're doing. And if they would only do this and if they would only do that, then all of your dreams would come true. Not the way to think at this present time. It's not doing you any bit of good to be in that headspace. So that's just what I'm getting with this. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Spirit has to say in regards to how this is all going to transpire, okay? How things are all going to transpire. We have the Four of Winter. So Spirit's advice for the Divine Feminine watching this right now at this present time is that it's about retreating. Okay, I'm going to read this. Set aside your concerns for now. What did I just say? You can make a decision later. Oh my God, what did I just say? Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or vacation. Literally, people need time. They need time in this connection here to figure it the fuck out. That's just what they need. They need the time. Oh yes, they must go through this anxiety. They must face their fears. This to me is Dark Night of the Soul, kind of like the Moon card. So for me, that's what the Divine Masculine needs to do. And that might be where you're at currently. This cycle of being alone. Nines to me are numbers of solitude. But the thing is, it's right before we complete a cycle. So this is very, very necessary. This withdrawal, this separation, this time of worry, anxiety, all this crap, your biggest fears, Dark Night of the Soul, all that stuff is so necessary for this connection to get to the next step. Oh my gosh. Couldn't have been more perfect card. What did I just say? The 9 to the 10 completion. We're almost to a completion of a cycle. The 10 of Wands Spring is literally you let it go. You burn it down. You're done. Okay? Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many things. So literally, we don't want that energy anymore. But it takes us to remove ourselves and to pull ourselves back in order for us to realize and focus on our own selves. Sometimes people, when they are around other people, they have a tendency to blame other people for their issues and problems. But when they're all alone and they have no one else to blame, they literally have to face their own shit. And that is what I am seeing for this Divine Masculine. He can no longer blame anything on you or anybody else. He is utterly alone and he has to figure it out for himself. That is what we're getting as far as Spirit is concerned for advice for you. And this is what they have to top it off. Loyal heart. They're telling you here with this, right here, okay, that this connection is a divine connection. That loyal heart card to me is a very divine, like you're loyal. You feel it on an energetic level, a soul level. You're just loyal. You just love this person and you don't know why. You just have a pull and a connection to this person and you don't know why. And this is because this is twin flame energy. This is Spirit's way of telling you right here that this is a twin flame energy. So you're loyal, you're Divine Masculine, even though you're probably thinking to yourself, the fuck he is. But the thing is, deep down, on a soul level, you guys will be drawn together. You guys will be connected on a soul level. So you will always remember each other. And that is just a part of your twin flame journey. So what I am getting here for the Divine Feminine that is watching this particular section here for the King of Earth is that you have to let go for now because this Divine Masculine is not ready and he has to figure things out for himself. So the best thing that you can do is just focus on your own healing, focus on your own dreams, focus on your own thing right now. And your Divine Masculine, what we just saw here, which was in regards to the future, we do have potential for growth and your Divine Masculine getting it together. So there's definitely hope there. It's not all lost. So I hope those messages resonated with you. Now we are moving on to the King of Air, which is going to be Aquarius, Libra, or Geminis. Okay. So the decks that I selected for this are the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, and the Energy Oracle cards. Okay, so this is where your Divine Masculine's current energy and his focus is. We have Temperance, okay? So if you happen to be a Sagittarius Divine Feminine watching this could be a specific message for you that he is thinking about you or focused on you at this present time. But if you're not a Sagittarius, this could just be an indication here that this is where his energy is at. He is thinking about things in regards to, like, this is somebody who is really taking the time to really think about things in a very fluid way. They're being very patient. They're going with the flow. They're taking time for healing. They're not rushing. So I'm just not really getting that rushing energy that's coming through for this Divine Masculine. He may just be very calm. He may be in a period of recovery at this present time. He may just be still trying to figure out how to take the next step. What's the best approach? Yep, man holding a coin. This could be related directly to his career. So he could be very focused on his coins right now. He could be very focused on the material world, a job, money, finances, security, all those things. And so what I'm getting here is that he's just trying to be a little bit more objective, because I'm going to go ahead and read this. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So this isn't necessarily an energy where we're just like, just charging forward and we're, super competitive. It's complete opposite energy. So this is definitely, this could also indicate too that they have some Sagittarius in their chart as well. That could be it too. So I just want to throw that out there. But anyways, so yes, this is a man who is definitely concentrating in the material world, but they're going about things in a different way. So they may be just like very cautious at this present time, or it's just trying to recover their finances in some way. This could be somebody who's currently going through a divorce. They're just really trying to, just repair some kind of financial damage if they have gone through some sort of financial devastation. That's just what I'm getting here. So that's their major energy and major focal point at this present time. What is currently blocking them? We have Seven of Gabriel combined with the Door to Spirit. So this is what's blocking them, or what they're blocking out at this present time. So stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. And then we have the Door to Spirit. So what I'm getting here is that they may be disempowered at this present time. They may feel defeated, okay? We can already see that they're going through this energy of healing. It's kind of like, what I'm getting from this Divine Masculine is that they may have made some decisions, and they could be kind of dealing with that karma right now. And so that karma could have just given them a big smackdown. And so they're really like having to just, what I'm getting is that they may have been just humbled big time. Or whatever decisions that they've made, which haven't been that great, now are coming back to bite them in the ass. This could be that they connected themselves to the wrong person, or whatever the situation is, bad investments. But I'm just getting right now is that they may need to stand up and fight, but they just don't have it in them at this present time. So that's what's blocking them. It may be that they're being blocked right now. For some of these Divine Masculines, what I'm getting is that maybe if they are in a relationship and they are just literally just going with the flow and just kind of staying for financial reasons, what's blocking them is literally they need to fight and stand up for what they believe, which is they don't want to be in this connection or this relationship if they do have a karmic partner, and they're blocking out spirit. And this Door to Spirit is this connection with you. And so I'm just getting that may be what they're blocking out at this present time. So this Door to Spirit, this spiritual connection, that's what they're being blocked right now. They're blocked because of something, and it has something to do with the material world, or they're just too focused in the material world. That's just what I'm getting here with this. So yeah, Seven of Gabriel, they really need to fight for something, and they need to take back control and power, and they're just not able to do that at this present time. And so this Door to Spirit literally is closed. So they're not able to walk through that beautiful door, is what I'm getting here. So this is going to be for awakening and understanding. So let's go ahead and take a look at the past with the Divine Feminine. past energies with the divine feminine. Okay, so we do have the Hermit energy coming through, Epiphany. And we also have the Angel of Love. So we definitely have here a love connection. So we feel a love. So what I'm getting here from this is that this divine masculine could literally have referred to his divine feminine as an angel. That could be it. Or he just his or her feeling, the feeling that she provided for him was like an angel, somebody who restored his heart, okay? Literally somebody who woke him up. Now, again, we do have blocked, as in he's blocking the spiritual connection, but what I'm getting from the past is that he could have literally peeked in or had that little epiphany or awakening when it came to this connection, but immediately closed the door and got scared and ran. That's what I'm getting here. So, but this is about hermit mode. So I'm getting that maybe this intense energy, this very healing energy that the divine feminine provided to her divine masculine literally touched him. He could have gone into hermit mode, okay? But what I'm getting is that this was very necessary for this divine masculine. The epiphany, the Virgo card, which is and this could be that your divine masculine has some Virgo in his chart too, or that you're a Virgo. But what I'm getting here for the Hermit card, it does say joy through spiritual growth, being a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So literally the only way that we're going to get answers or meditation or clarity is through pulling away and going into solitude. So I'm just getting from the past that there's this walking away or disconnect with you, the divine feminine watching this video, but I'm getting that he does view you as very special. This was a special kind of a connection for him. This was a special kind of a love. And even if he has closed the door on that, there is a reason, because he is not ready for this kind of connection, or this is something that was just too much, too powerful for him at that time. And so he has closed the door on that, but this is very necessary for him to go within and get the answers. But the thing is, he may not be doing that right now. That might have been an opportunity. Like you guys came together and that was his wake-up call. He may be shutting out this wake-up call. And that might be just what is hindering this progression of this connection at this present time. So let's go ahead and take a look at the present energies of this connection. Yeah, we do have another rejection here. I'm closing it out at deceit. What I am getting here for this particular divine masculine is that he is just not ready to be truthful to either you or himself about this connection. Or he is having to be deceitful when it comes to his connection with you. But the Four of Raphaels, Four of Cups, this literally just means that the connection right now, it's that we are rejecting it. That is exactly what Four of Cups energy means. Whatever we are being offered, we're saying no to it. But we are lying to ourselves, or we are in another situation. And again, we're preventing this door to spirit. We're preventing a door up to this connection. So I'm seeing that this divine masculine is really putting a lot of energy, whether he realizes it or not, whether it's on a conscious or a subconscious level, he is putting a lot of energy into closing himself off from this experience with you, okay? But he's doing it out of fear. He's doing it out of, I don't know if I can handle this, or he's looking at this as that you deserve so much more. And so he knows that you're this pure angel of love, and he's just not ready to be able to give to you in that proper way. And so he may just be settling right now. He may just be settling for something else in the material world. That is if he is in another relationship. But I'm just getting there's something about deceit and lying, somebody that's not able to be 100% authentic and real at this present time. And so they are shutting you out. So let's go ahead and take a look at something that Spirit, this is something like a goal, something to focus on, something that we should be working towards. Yeah, we need to work towards that Tower moment, change your life. And the Garden and the Gate. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. So the Garden and the Gate here is literally about, are you going to just stay behind this closed garden gate, or are you going to go actually outside to experience life? So the Change Your Life card is the Tower, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, breaking free of procrastination, embracing opportunities that changes your life. So people have to break out of old paradigms. They have to break out of old patterns. So that's the advice, really, is what Spirit's telling you right there. This is that's what they're telling us to focus on for this connection. So these are for the individuals. This is for your divine masculine and you. We've got to break out of some kind of pattern. Something has to change here. Somebody has to have a Tower moment, because what's happening here is that you guys are behind this gate. You guys are not experiencing the beauty of this connection or this relationship. It has so much potential, but people are holding themselves back out of fear. So there's just a lot of focus and energy being placed on holding ourselves back from this connection, okay? let's go ahead and take a look at some future energies. We do have the star, though. It's very beautiful. And I did draw 2 for the last one, so I'm going to draw 2 for this one. Yeah. What I'm getting here is that the divine feminine especially, oh, beautiful. So the divine feminine especially here, she has other people in her life. This could be her divine masculine, of course, but this is what I'm getting immediately as a message, so I can't help it. This means that there are other people in your life that care for you. So this is literally about putting a lot of hope and focus on, in the future. Maybe your divine masculine is pulling away from you and your divine masculine has some inner work that he has to do. So in the meantime, this is about moving forward, because this is very specific for the feminine energy here, especially if you're an air sign, about moving forward and embracing the people on this journey that love you and care for you. This could be family, friends. This could perhaps, if this resonates with you, be other romances, so it's up to you. But what I'm getting here is that you are being led. You are being led, spiritually led. This is spiritual guidance. So for the future, we have spiritual protection when it comes to you, your divine masculine, and this connection and any decision or choice that the two of you make. So I'm just getting, it's destined, it's fated regardless. But when we're talking about the future, if it comes to you and your divine masculine, I'm getting that in the future, we definitely have this caring connection between you and your divine masculine. So things may not always be this way. So if you're getting a very cold and detached energy from your divine masculine, I'm getting this will not always be so. But in the meantime, it may be a while. And so in the meantime, if you find yourself wanting to have other experiences, or it's literally about smelling the roses and embracing the beauty that's around you and not being in the state of lack because you're not with your divine masculine, taking the time to appreciate the other people that are in your life for the present time on this spiritual journey. That's just what I'm getting here. So how does your divine masculine, what does he really, really, really appreciate about you? How does he view you? Okay, so we have the 7 of Raphael combined with the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra, Archangel Uriel. Okay, so he sees you as a beautiful queen. He sees you as somebody who is very, very evolved, somebody who is highly intuitive, somebody who's very much in touch with their own spiritual path or their journey, okay? So the 7 of Raphael, what we have here, this is about dreams. This is about fantasy. So what I'm getting here is that your divine masculine may view you as somebody who he does not deserve, and somebody who is without or like out of reach, like somehow you are just above him in some sort of way. So it's like he sees this in you, he appreciates this about you, but I'm just seeing that he almost sees you as in this and this energy of he has you on a pedestal. And I know that you're probably saying to yourself, like, well, if that's the case, then why on earth would he disconnect from me? If I'm so great, then why wouldn't he want to be with me? Why people react or do certain things based out of fear is unknown. I mean, everybody deals with things differently. But really what I'm getting here is, also confusion. He is confused with the way that he feels about you. But I am just getting that he really does respect you when it comes to, who you are, knowing who you are and your spiritual path or the way that you see things. He really respects that and he admires that about you. But it could be something where he also feels like he is not on your vibration or not on your level. And so he almost would rather be in an earth-based kind of, because I said that earlier within this connection. He may be choosing a different connection right now or to have a different experience because he's just not on this level yet and he just doesn't feel good enough. So it literally makes him feel uncomfortable or not as like he just doesn't feel good enough. And when men don't feel good enough, sometimes they don't work to raise their vibration to feel good enough. They just accept something mediocre that feels comfortable for them because that is a man who may be very much stuck in his ego. And that's the decisions that we make are based on fear. And we've already seen a lot of fear here. So what is the energy from Spirit? What is their messages for moving forward? We have the Empress. We have New Beginnings, and we have 10 of Michael. Okay, so what I'm getting from this here, and we're going to get one last card from the Energy Oracle. Okay. This right here is the throat chakra, and we do have 10 of Michael here, so this is also another air sign card. A lot of air here. So yeah, with the King of Air. The Empress, this is the Divine Feminine's message. Okay, this is just for you. This is literally about embracing your divine feminine energy. This is about being a divine feminine, working on yourself, loving yourself, self-care, working on yourself in the material world, building yourself up, enjoying yourself, creativity, all those things. It's literally about putting more focus into yourself moving forward, okay? We have new beginnings. This literally is it's the judgment card, but it means that new beginnings can only come when we let go, because that's what the 10 of Michael is. We literally let go. The show is over. Something has ended, but this is about the end of a cycle, the number 10. It can feel quite painful. It can feel quite scary. But the thing is, once we put the past behind us, new opportunities for happiness will follow, which is what that card says. So then we have our judgment day. Our judgment call comes. And when we do this, we are starting to look at things. We are reviewing our past. We are, wanting to mend the error of our ways. We're wanting to examine our part in a problem or an issue. But what I'm getting here is that things have to come full circle with this connection, as in your divine masculine may need to cycle something out on his own. Perhaps he is in a different kind of a connection right now, or there's just something that, you pulling back, or you putting an end or a curtain down on this current play between the two of you, with all this pain and all these thoughts and all this stuff that's going on, because we have a lot of things about thoughts and communication and words coming through here with this Archangel Gabriel. So something about communication. You may not be in communication with your divine masculine, or this is something where your angels are saying that in the future with this connection, there will be communication. You may not have had it for quite some time, but there will be some sort of communication or clearing of the air. But until then, we've got to let go. We've got to detach. We've got to allow people to come to their own revelations and their own realizations. We have to let them go into that tower energy. We can't do it for them. We can't make that happen. We can't will it to happen. All we can do is take care of ourselves. So that's really what the main message is for the divine feminine, to really concentrate on herself, to work on new beginnings, letting go, and this communication and things clearing up will follow. That's just what I'm getting for this. So it's not necessarily saying we're coming back with our divine masculine immediately. I'm just getting that this divine masculine has some shit he needs to work out. He has to have that tower moment. But only when we have that tower moment, only when it's the end of a cycle and we truly let go, as in we are working on ourselves now, we are embracing change, that this beautiful change can come for this relationship, that it can be transformed. So I hope that you guys enjoyed those messages. Now we're going to go into the King of Fire. So it's going to be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So I have selected the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed, and this is the Guardian Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So let me get these shuffled up. Okay, so this is going to be where your divine masculine's current focus and energy is at. We have be open to success. This is the Chariot card. So if you're a Cancer, which is ruled by the Chariot, that could be that his focus is on you, but it says be open to success. So it says look at all the wonderful things that you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. So you're being you've balanced so many different priorities and have come out the winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise that it's going to be headed your way. So this is literally about victory. This is about moving forward in a positive direction and being recognized for our success. So he could be very focused on being recognized for his, for his talents or his just his efforts at this present time. But it's about positive movement forward. We also have ghost lands though, so he is definitely waiting. So there's something that's kind of hanging in the balance, something that's frozen in time. Now that could be your connection with him, especially if you're a Cancer female, or a Cancer divine feminine. So here, ghost lands, there's something that's still kind of hanging in the balance. There's something that's still frozen in time. But what I'm getting here is like he's putting that on ice. And the reason why is because he is moving forward with his own success. So that could be what it is. He's just moving forward with his own success and he has that kind of on ice. It's in the back of his mind, but he's not dealing with it right now. So that could be the message as well. So what is blocking him at this present time? We have 4 of emotion, paired up with movement. Okay, so interesting. We have a card of movement and then being stuck. We have a card of movement and we have being stuck. It's very interesting the way it's completely coming up this way. So the Four of Emotion is Four of Cups. The Four of Cups means that we're being offered something, but we're just kind of like, there's an opportunity for us. But again, what I'm getting is that this is probably connected to his divine feminine. He knows he needs to make a move on it, but his movement is towards career and success. Or just he's focused in other areas. And so the Four of Emotion means that there's an opportunity for us, but we're not making a move on it. So it's literally, there's some progress we're being offered something, but we may not want to move forward on it. So that's what's blocking this divine masculine at this present time. So it could be in relation to you. It could be in relation to many other things. But I'm just getting that this is this is an opportunity of spiritual growth and spiritual understanding. And he may not be taking it at this present time. He may not be moving in that direction. He may be very focused on his career, creativity, just earth-based things. So that's just what I'm getting here. And so unfortunately, this connection with you, it kind of is hanging in the balance. That's just what I'm getting here. So what has transpired in the past? Like, what is the past energy of the past connection with the divine masculine and feminine? Okay, so we do have the Nine of Action. And we have Magic Prayer. Okay, so what I'm getting here, an answer to our prayers. So in the past, this could mean that we literally come together with somebody and it just it feels like it's an answer to our prayers. This is everything that we've been wanting. This is everything that we've been waiting for, okay? But then the Knight of Action is there, which says, you've worked hard to create the things that you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. Now, Nine of Wands means so much more to me than that card is listing down, but I do like to read the words. What I'm getting here, the Nine of Wands is a card of we have been waiting for something, we put a lot of time and energy into something, but we're barely hanging on by a thread. We can't keep, we can hang in there, but the next card is the Ten of Wands, which means that we can't hold on to it any longer. We got to drop it. I am just getting here that the divine masculine, or you perhaps, this was an answer, like your connection was an answer to their prayers or yours to them. But there was like this last shred, like there was just that last needle that just went on the haystack that just broke it. Like they couldn't handle one more thing. Too overwhelming, too intense. Just there was something that broke the camel's back, the straw. That was not a needle in a haystack, the straw that broke the camel's back. So that's what it is. So I'm just getting here. It's like you guys never had a chance to get through this cycle. So there's still this unfinished business, which is why we still have this here, this ghost lands, which means that there's something that's still frozen in time. So I'm getting unfinished business with the two of you. So we definitely have passion, like a very passionate connection, very fiery, an answer to my prayers. It feels like a godsend, but at the same time, it's so overwhelming and it's just too much is what I'm getting from this. So hoping that makes sense. What is the current energy of you and your divine masculine of this connection? Okay, but we do have the Two of Emotions, which is fantastic, and it is with Ride the Wave. So what I'm getting here is that the Two of Emotion does talk about two people that are in love, two people that feel equally, love for each other. So if you feel like this divine masculine doesn't care for you anymore, or doesn't love you, what I'm getting here is that is a card confirming that he still has feelings for you. He still feels you in his heart, okay? So what divine is saying, ride the wave. People are just going with the flow right now. So if you're not in contact with your divine masculine, if you are just feeling like you have no idea what's going on, what I'm getting here is that he is just riding the wave and you are just riding the wave. Like you guys are just basically riding the wave of this connection and you're just basically seeing what's going to happen. Okay. Again, he may be focused elsewhere, which is why he is able to ride the wave, but this is very casual right now. We're not super hyper focused on this connection as in coming together, but we're not ruling it out either. So I'm getting both energies. It's just very fluid is what I'm getting. But I'm getting it's an equal feeling that you love your partner, they love you, but you guys might just not be on the same page right now, but the love is there. What we need to be focusing on and working towards. We have the Six of Thought, which is Six of Swords, combined with commitment. Yeah. So this is literally about working towards commitment. Six of Thought says, peaceful times are on the horizons. The storm has passed and now you can see that your destination is within sight. So the stress in your life will begin to fade away. So this is allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or another country. So What I'm getting here, this is about something to focus on. This is something that your divine masculine is going to be focusing on, or you're focusing on, or just what Spirit's suggesting to focus on for this connection. In order for it to come together and have this commitment, we must be able, or we must be willing to move forward. We must be willing to go towards our dreams, go towards our goals. This could also be about traveling as well. This does speak of a journey. It may be necessary for us to take a journey. So the thing is, wherever our journey leads us is where we need to go. And the thing is, we already have the Two of Cups. We already have this love connection here. We already have this, you're an answer to my, an answer to my prayers. So we've got this commitment that talks about, and it's frozen in time. It's on ice, but it's not over. So what I'm getting for this connection here is that whatever journey you guys are on separately, it's going to lead back together. That's just what I'm getting here, because there is a special connection between the two of you if you chose King of Fire. Beautiful. This is what the future holds. We have the Seven of Action and the Two of Thought, with the Heal the Ouch. Awesome. So this is energies moving forward. The Seven of Action literally is about, claiming your personal power and standing your ground and fighting for something. Conjuring up the energy to basically, stand up for yourself. Two of Thought is about being confused. So what I'm getting here is that people are breaking through. They have the power and determination to break through things that have been challenging them for quite some time. And then we have Heal the Ouch, which just means healing. So what I'm getting for this couple moving forward is that they are doing the healing. And that 8 plus 3 is the number 11. Literally, this is both people doing this is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing both people doing this, and they may be doing it on their own, not together. The reason I say that is because the 7 plus the 2 is 9, and so 9s to me are numbers of solitude. So we maybe just be on our own moving forward, healing the ouches on our own, doing our own healing, doing our own work. But this is for the greater good of this connection moving forward. What does your divine masculine really, really love about you or admire about you? He admires this messenger of emotion here. This messenger of emotion is beautiful because this talks about, this is an emotional experience. So he really appreciates the deepness within you. He really appreciates who you are. You could be a water sign watching this video too. If that resonates. But he really appreciates how emotional you are and how deep you are and how gentle you are, as well as just how trusting you are. So that is something that he admires about you. So, and again, this is somebody who you have a deep connection with. So I'm getting deep emotional connection with this connection here. But we also have, this is somebody who could be dreamy or an artist. Field of Dreams, again, this is somebody who is very much, they have big dreams, they have goals, they are able to turn their dreams into reality. So I'm just getting a lot like a very creative person, or somebody who's highly intuitive, somebody who is making things happen in the material world. And so that could be something that he really admires about you, either did now or just in the future. I'm just getting all the energies above. So it's very beautiful. So this is messages from Spirit moving forward with this connection. Nice. Okay, so what I am getting here, in the future, what Spirit is telling us here, this sad embrace here, this causes people to go into themselves, because Ace of Cups to me, Ace of Emotion, means literally self-love. Self-work on an emotional level. Okay, yes, it's the beginning of something, but it's the beginning of some kind of spiritual understanding as well. It's very watery, okay? So a lot of emotion that's going to be dealt with through the sadness, any sadness that we have felt, we are going to embrace this and we are going to grow from it. And now we have the 8 of Action and the 9 of Abundance. Again, what I'm getting here is that working on the self. 9 of Abundance, 9 of Pentacles is about literally just being by yourself and working on yourself in the material world. And then we have 8 of Action. 8 of Action is amazing because this just means that now the law of attraction, the laws of the universe are working in our favor. What we put out there is now coming back to us. Positive, negative, it works both ways. So this is literally about focusing more on yourself, doing your own thing, doing your healing. And this 8 of Action means that just like effortlessness. It's like it's going to come to you. Eight of Action is Eight of Wands, which means communication, but it means that things happen really quick. This could be passion, excitement, all these things. But I'm just getting like a lot of energy coming towards this connection in the future. So you're sad and braced right now. Do the work. Get this cleared, because something's going to be rolling on in the future. So in the meantime, work on yourself. Do your own thing. It looks like things are going to change when it comes to this connection. A lot of deep love in this connection, but it's just people need to get on the same page now. People need to get on the same page. That's all that this is. So I'm not seeing too many challenges with this one. I definitely have that feeling that things are going to come together very nicely, but it's just going to take some time. So King of Water, this is going to be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So let's go ahead and take a look. And what I've selected for this is the last and final one, is the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And let me just make sure I've got everything. I'm not going to be reading reversals in anything, so I just want to make sure that everything is facing the right way. There we go. And then I'm also going to be using The Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish for the Oracle cards. I just found it appropriate to use the mermaids for the water. Okay. All right, so this is what your Divine Masculine is his current energy or focus is at this present time. With the Two of Fire. Okay, so the Two of Fire could literally be about creativity, creating something in the material world, possibly through a partnership, okay? The Two of Fire sometimes for me also, well, it's not sometimes, it is all the time, but for me as a reader, I do identify this card as being a twin flame card. Now, if your Divine Masculine isn't open to that concept, or isn't open to that, that concept, then obviously it's not like, oh, he's thinking about his twin flame. He doesn't even know what that is. What I'm getting here, though, is that he may be feeling some energy with his Divine Feminine. He may be focused on her as well. I'm not saying that's his major focus, but it could be an element there that he is thinking about her. But what I'm mostly getting from this is that his main focus is about creativity or work or something in the material world, and he could be partnering up with people at this present time. So that could be his major focus right now. We do have Coral Wisdom, though, and this does say delicacy. It says works that are created over a great period of time. So again, the Two of Fire is the beginning of a project. The Two of Fire is that we collaborate with another person and we put something in motion, and through time, it's something that's going to flourish. So that's just what I'm getting is his energy. Now, but I just got this message here. If he is thinking about his Divine Feminine, this is something that in time, he feels that they will come together again. That's just what's coming through. That's just what I got. It's not something that's immediately right now. So this is you and your Divine Masculine may not be in contact. You guys may not be together or even speaking. And so because of this could be that in, later on down the road, this is something that he feels that could possibly be a possibility between the two of you. So what is blocking this Divine Masculine at this present time? We have the Nine of Air. This is about anxiety. This is about fears. This is about sleepless nights. Oh, wow. And it says caution, secrecy, wary. So you know what? This literally is about anxiety when it comes to being either dishonest or something in secret. So it's like either the Divine Masculine is currently being blocked right now by something that he is keeping secret to himself. He's not telling anybody that this is bothering him. The Nine of Air, nines are numbers of solitude. So literally he is up at night. He is thinking about something. He's all up in his head, and he's not really sharing this with anybody is what I'm getting here. But it could be that there's certain things that he has done as in he's being secretive, or, something's going on. Or caution, he's worried. There's just something there, but it is about self-fulfilling prophecies. It's like he's doing this to himself. He's all up in his head about something. He's making something worse than it needs to be. So this is really blocking him right now. That's just what's coming through. So it could be also too, what I'm getting, if we are talking about this twin flame connection, which we are, he could be secretly stressed or secretly thinking about you. And it is like, it's affecting him on more of a level than you realize. Okay. So past energies with him and his Divine Feminine. We have the Four of Air with the energy or aura cleansing and health, energy field adjustment. Okay. The past energy, what I'm getting with this one, the Four of Air, this is about pulling away. This is about time to rest, take a vacation, allowing more time before making a decision. What I'm getting here is that you and your Divine Masculine, you came together, but They probably pulled away from you. And what I'm getting is that they needed to do this because they needed to protect either their energy, or they just didn't want, it's like they didn't want to share this energy. They didn't want to completely immerse themselves in your energy. And what I'm getting here is that it was quite powerful for them. And so it may be something where they were just like that. I can't have this right now in my life. I have other things I need to focus on. This energy field, I'm being sucked in, this powerful, passionate energy, I'm being sucked in, and I just can't have it. So I'm getting that they pulled away. They pulled away. They weren't ready for it. There's just something that they weren't ripe enough or ready for it. So that's just what's coming through. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current energy between you and your divine masculine. We have the Eight of Water. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that you guys are not together. And I'm getting the present. Oh, very interesting. We're talking about where it is presently. So what I am getting here with this is about you guys are not together. Somebody moved on. Somebody walked away. Somebody pulled away. Obviously. But the Eight of Water has allowed somebody to go in search of something. So this is about spiritual and emotional growth and development. They may have pulled away from you. And so what's presently going on within this connection is that they are being given the gift of some sort of spiritual growth and insight, as in the present. It could be the present as in the present moment, or a gift, because that's what it says. Gift, treasure. Revelation of own value, nowness. So this is a word that you can use either way. I forget what kind of word that is. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm just getting at this present moment that they may be on a spiritual quest and may be understanding something now, since this separation between the two of you, like this is a confirmation that they have been given the gift of insight, of spiritual growth, that they have obtained this, that they are obtaining this right now. That's what I'm getting with this connection here. So if you have been in fear that your divine masculine isn't understanding something, or isn't awakened to something, or isn't learning his lessons, I'm getting you're wrong. I'm getting that he is understanding something. He is taking the time for spiritual growth and understanding. It is a gift. So yeah, whatever is happening, it's like this is a gift also for this connection. This had to happen in order for us to understand the gifts of this connection. Hoping that makes sense. So this is something to focus on. Something to focus on is the Six of Fire, which means victory, moving ahead, moving forward, and the Mirror. Okay, so what I'm getting here from Spirit is that something for you to focus on is there's going to be victory when it comes to this connection. We have the Mirror. When I see this card in this deck, this is a twin flame card to me. This is your mirror. You're mirroring. This is knowing thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are in the face of another, okay? So if you have been in separation with this divine masculine, and he's learned certain lessons, you learned certain lessons, perhaps you've had other relationships with other people in the meantime, you guys are learning something. You guys are mirroring each other in your experiences. What I'm getting is that you guys almost have to be, well, you do. You have to be on the same page before you can move forward in a very positive, victorious way. But I am getting success with this connection. I am getting that that's what you should focus on, is that this connection is going to be a success. That you guys are going to be on the same page, that you guys are going to be on the same frequency here. That's what you should focus on. So it literally is about learning as much as you possibly can from this connection. I'm getting here that your divine masculine is doing this right now, or has just kind of, experienced this. But actually this is now present, that he's doing this right now. So take the time to learn something from this experience. Take the time to learn something from your twin flame. Take the time to learn the most that you can from this connection, because the more energy and focus and time that you put into yourself and learning something from the uncomfortability, the pain, and all these things that triggered you with your twin flame, the more victory that you're going to have. It's beautiful. So, future energies. Oh, wow. We have the number 11, strength. Fantastic. And we also have the Four of Water combined with the unseen. Okay. This is what I'm getting from this. This is the future. The future is unknown. It's unseen at this present time. So the future is being hidden from you, is what Spirit's telling you. Things are still unknown. But the thing is, the more courage and strength that we have, in building this connection, because to me, the strength is strength with battling something within yourself, the yin and the yang, the beauty and the beast, the dark and the light, all that work, all this work that's been going on here within this connection that I see. So what's happening here is it's giving you strength. You're mirroring, you're learning lessons. There's strength in this. There's courage, determination to look your other half in the face, or your dark side, whatever it is, and learn something here. The Four of Water to me and this particular deck is about opportunities. This is about opportunities that are presented to us. We may not want opportunities of the physical world. We're looking for a richer experience. We're looking for something deeper when it comes to this connection. So what I am getting for this twin flame couple here is that they may bypass like thinking in terms of, I want to be with my twin flame like tomorrow, or I want to work on union. I want to come together immediately. That's what I want. That's my focus. What I'm getting is that the people in this connection understand that they really wanted to have a very deep emotional, spiritual experience in this lifetime. And so they're willing to do more work, more inner work within themselves in order to get there. So if that means forfeiting union right now, then that's what they're going to do. That's just what I'm getting, because this Four of Water forces somebody to look elsewhere for an opportunity. So you don't want what's right in front of you. What's right in front of you is easy. What's right in front of you is material. It's of the 3D world. You're willing to look up, and you're willing to grasp, or you want to go towards something more significant. You want the best. So what I'm also getting here is that in the future, that your divine masculine and you may not choose to go in the direction of being with other people. You may choose to just be on your own and wait for this connection. Wait for the specialness of this connection. It's almost like people are done. They're done dating. They're done going through the same bullshit over and over again with other partners that just aren't satisfying them. I'm getting that they would rather hold out for something that's better, and that's this connection. So it's about having the strength and determination and courage in order to hold out for this connection. That's just what I'm getting with this, okay? So the unseen, the future is unknown, the truth is being hidden from you, as in this is also telling you that you may not know what's going on with your divine masculine. He may be in more pain and feel more for you than you realize. And that might be why this card is telling you, you don't even know. It's unseen, okay? You offered this cup maybe in the past, and your divine masculine didn't want it. He rejected it, but it was for a higher purpose. It was for a higher reason, to get you guys to this connection, this twin flame journey that you guys both chose to be on. That's what I'm getting here. So what does your divine masculine, his energy towards you, and how he is truly feeling towards you, and what he really loves about you? Page of Earth combined with receptivity. Okay, so yeah, Page of Earth is somebody who is dependable, they're patient, they're successful, they're very giving. This receptivity here is definitely about, like, it's an equal give and take. He really appreciates how much you give. He really appreciates how just how sensitive and just how giving you are. That's just what I'm getting, and how dependable you are. He really appreciates that about you. So what I'm getting here is that that's something that he really, really loves about you, divine feminine, is just this giving nature. He really loves that about you. So these are cards for the future. Oh my gosh. Awakening. I love it. The Hermit and the Five of Air combined with the Return of Aphrodite. Wow. Okay. Well, it does not go without challenge. That's for sure. It just doesn't. Okay. It doesn't go without challenge. But what does, right? The Five of Air is definitely a challenging card. It's actually one of my most disliked cards in the entire tarot deck. I don't like it. This Five of Air, this says an unwise choice, but you learn from this situation. Okay? So To me, in this particular deck, what those words tells me, through unwise choices, we learn. So we've made a lot of mistakes. Your divine masculine's made a lot of mistakes, and maybe you have too, but you guys have both learned. You guys have done this work. This is about deep spiritual work and development on your own. Literally pulling away from our partner and going into that hermit mode. And because of this, it causes an awakening. The only way that we could have the spiritual awakening here within this connection is by doing this. This is something that Spirit is telling us. This is something that is happening right now. This is something that's coming. This is something to understand. And then what do we have? The return of Aphrodite. This is the return to the divine feminine. She's standing there waiting, okay? So this says temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. As in I'm getting goosebumps right now. He awakens to this energy within his divine feminine. It's like he is awakened and he comes back and she sees her as the sacred temple, his divine feminine. It's amazing. So anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed that reading. Sorry if it was all over the place, but I don't know. I just had to go with what I was channeling, and yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.